Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know who I am, my name is Shook. I make videos for NBA, I make videos for NFL. All these videos, are more DFS content where you draft players, enter a contest for money up top, all that good stuff. I can just show you guys. Um, Oops, let me just go to this. Did not cash today, but if you enter a contest, oh, that's Showdown. My apologies. Enter a contest and you draft players. They score fantasy points. Compete for a top prize here up at the top. That good stuff. That's mainly what I do. I'll have my video breaking down the slate out. After this, I will make that. But yeah, I'm here to try to help you guys in the prop streets for NBA. Recapping last night, we swept the board. If you did not, I added a Kongwu late. He did not hit, but if you didn't get that in, we swept. We took see what we took today. Just see. What did we take? We took Draymond PRA. We took Kaminga points, and we took Dinwiddie under assists. So, swept the board today. My personal picks went 6-2 total on the day. Yeah, I've been playing DFS professional for a few years now, hoping to help you guys in the prize picks market. I'll have my DFS video out after this. I'll record it and I'll have it linked down below. And yeah, I can't take this stuff on prize picks because I can't play on prize picks, but I do take this stuff on sports books as well. So let's get into the picks. And the first one we're going to be taking, I have a bunch for you today, 3 or 4. First we're going to be taking is Alperen Sengun. We're going to be taking his over assists at 5.5. And let me explain why I like this pick. I had it pulled up. Let me just pull it up again. Let me find the game. I believe it's the 21st. Yeah. So let's go to the 21st here for the Rockets for his potentials. So first off, Alfred Sengun, when Fred VanVleet is off of the court, he is averaging a 33% assist rate, which is going to translate into a ton of potential assists here. So here's the game when Fred VanVleet missed. He had 13 potential assists in this game. Like, we know Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet averages one of the highest potential assist rates in the league. He's distributing a ton. They're gonna have to run some offense through Alfred Sengun here, right? Like I said, this last game without Fred, where was it? 13 potential assists. Now the other game without Fred, it wasn't as great. I believe it was 8 or 9 potentials, but still, like 5.5. If we get like 10 potentials from Sengun with how they run their offense, it's going to be a really, really good line, right? And if we also look at like the pace of the Pacers, they play at an extremely fast pace. They're second in the league in pace, so it's going to allow more opportunities for scoring, which is also going to help his potentials as well. Pacers also don't play a ton of defense either, so like it's a really, really good matchup here for Sengun. Next one we're going to be going to is we're going to be going back to Wendell Carter Jr. here. So like we took this line when it was 23.5. That's when I liked it. It's all the way back down to 19.5 because of one outlier game where he got benched. Also picked up 2 quick fouls. It's not going to happen. It's like it could happen. They could always go to Mo, but tough matchup here going up against Miami. That's the only bad thing here for this line. But normally we're going to get around 30 minutes, sometimes more for Wendell Carter Jr. The sole reason I like this is I believe the line is just too low, right? Juiced on the over. It was 23.5 last game. That's a 4-point downswing, downtrend in his line. I feel like the line is just too low. That's literally the only reason I like this prop. It's a tough matchup. Miami, they play slow. They play good defense, but the line is just too low in my opinion. So that's the reason I like Wendell Carter Jr. Literally a 4-point drop from his last line. Next one we're going to be going to is Mike Conley, and we are going to be taking the under on his assists at 6.5 here. And the reason I also like this prop is let's just take a look at Mike Conley's potentials here. Let's go to Minnesota. And let's take a look. So Mike Conley is averaging 8.9 potential assists on the season. Let's just go to like a smaller sample, more recent sample here for Mike Conley. And he is averaging, 8.7 in his last fives, and his numbers are a bit inflated from his last two games because he absolutely crushed on assists the last two games. So his line for these last two are a bit inflated as well. Even if we get these inflated lines, maybe I go to last game. Even if Mike Conley goes for his potentials from his last game, I'm still good with this line. I can't find it, man. He had like 11 potentials, 11 or 12 potentials his like last two games. But even if we get that, I still like the under on this line. It's also juiced on the under as well. Chicago, they're grindy. They don't play fast at all either. So like this should be a grindy game. Two good defenses as well. Let me pull up the pace for Chicago. Last in pace, we also have, where is that? Chicago, like I said, last in pace. And let's go to defensive rating here. They are 15th in defensive rating, so middle of the road. As far as specific matchup, we'll see if, who's available for Chicago. Also, Chicago's just really bad. I know it's like a 6.5 point spread, but there's always blowout risk there as well. So that is going to be the third one. And then the last one we're going to be going to, this is a sportsbook play. I'm good with it on Prize Picks, but this is by far my least favorite pick. This is more of a sportsbook play. I like this on books at better odds. See, Prize Picks is, I believe, minus 137. You're getting it at minus 110 here on books. So if you are on sportsbooks, I would take this on sportsbooks over Prize Picks. Minus 110 for Jabari Smith, PRA at 19.5, I think is a really, really solid line. Like I said, good spot going up against the Pacers. They play fast. We have no Fred VanVleet. It's going to be a minutes bump for everyone. Jabari got into massive foul trouble last game, plus the blowout. This game was a massive blowout. No Tari Eason tomorrow. Good rebounder. Like the spot up against the Pacers. This is more of a sportsbook play, but I still do like it on Prize Picks. This is actually juiced on the under, but I like taking the over here. So those are going to be the three picks that I mainly like. If you do want to take Jabari, I am good with it, but I urge you, it's more of a sportsbook play. So those are going to be the three picks. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to y'all in the next one.